What's up, guys? Welcome to another video of Dev Talks with your host Travian, where we talk about everything engineering and technology wise. This video, we're gonna be diving into something maybe a little bit special, a little new. Um, DOGE. If you guys don't know, it's this new government agency stuff. I don't want to get political in this. We're talking about the engineers here. Elon has hand selected some engineers to be part of DOGE. And when he reveals the team, you would be shocked, especially by their ages. I saw this earlier, and I was like, yo, we're covering this because that's kind of amazing to think about and see kind of where this engineering stuff is going. And you kind of see who he's kind of looking for. We're going to figure out why he picked out some of these people. Without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And let's just dive into this and see what they got to say.
President Trump and Elon Musk are moving forward to make significant changes to the U.S. Agency for International Development. And critics are arguing USAID has become a slush fund wasting taxpayer money. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt gave a blistering account of the agency's absurd spending yesterday.
Here's the reason why Elon Musk and others have been taking a look, because if you look at the waste and abuse that has run through USAID over the past several years,
Musk's small army to cut the wasteful spending. These young engineers were reportedly handpicked by Elon Musk, and the oldest is just 25 years old, and some of them are reportedly still in college.
So let me tell you how this actually possibly happened, because I was around and on Twitter, on X I follow Elon, so I kind of see all their little posts and stuff. And when they were trying to hire for Doge, I saw the tweets about this. And I saw them having people send their resumes and things. And I kind of have some idea on how they got the age range that they got. For one, Doge is only supposed to last, I think, 2 years. So it's a 2-year job, basically. For second, they wanted you to work crazy hours. Most people with families probably would not have been able to do for this. There was a lot of work they had to get done. The hours that they were asking you to do was insane. As far as, I think they asked for like 60 to 80 hour work weeks. Yes, you can get a bunch of college students to do this, and it's easier for people who don't have any families to do it. But another thing is, Elon picked engineers to go through this. And one thing that I appreciate in some of our engineering classes is, hey, how do you critically think through all of this stuff? And I wouldn't even say their age matters, because there's possibly chances, like me being 25 and stuff, there are older people than 25 that cannot critically think as somebody who is between the ages of 19, 20 to 25. Two, we don't know how many different interviews and resumes they went through, and they ended up picking these 6 as being the best. Or they just, I don't think he picked no ragtag team. And I don't think he'd pick no ragtag team, because when he gutted out X is working wonderfully since he gutted it out. And he has a bunch of successful tech businesses and things. I think he's very knowledgeable with who to hire. So this is actually amazing to see for engineers, especially young engineers, to get certain opportunities like this. Is a big resume finder. And I wonder if Elon is going to hire any of them into any one of his companies after they finish these 2 years. This is something that I would ask Elon. I would probably add him on X and see how that goes. But actually, I'm gonna write that down right now so I don't forget, because I'm curious more about that information. But let's just hear more about these engineers.
Joey, I took notes. 1.5 million to advance the DEI in Serbia's workforces.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, USAID.
So I have an anecdote for you. I have a friend. She texted me a few hours ago, unsolicited. Didn't know I was on the show today. She said, I've been a contractor, subcontractor for USAID for 30 years. She said, I've been saying for a long time to my friends and family that it's a wasteful agency. We've done some of the stupidest projects you can ever imagine. Although it's now putting me partially out of business, it's a good thing, and that's what I voted for. That's from somebody who has been a contractor, subcontractor, who has firsthand experience for 3 decades. I think it was Harold Ford yesterday on the 5 said, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Well, sometimes that's exactly what you need to do. Sometimes.
So, what I actually want to go through real quick, right? I want to go more into these engineers really fast. And CNN actually did an interview with somebody who works closely to these people.
Dismantling the government. Exclusive breaking details out front tonight about the young men Elon Musk is sending in as his lieutenants. The editor at Wired, who broke the details about who they are, what they're doing, is out front in just a moment, because it comes as the world's richest man now has unprecedented power and access to critical government operations. Among them, one of the things he's trying to do is shut down the agency in charge of U.S. humanitarian aid. So Musk has tweeted about this a whole lot, but I think this one summarizes the whole mantra here. USAID is a criminal organization. Time for it to die. They're all pretty much like that. And he's got Trump's blessing on this one. Who Elon Musk is bringing in, sending in to these federal agencies. So, Kitty, I mean, these stories are sort of amazing. And then you're thinking, what world are we living in where you have, an unelected, unconfirmed individual with so much power going into a system with trillions of dollars of payments and other government agencies? You've been focusing on 6 computer engineers. They're all men and they are young. The youngest is 19.
And Aaron, just to be clear, this is the world we are living in. And Wired has been documenting a few sort of small parts of this world, including, yes, we have identified, and our reporting has identified 6 young men. All of our reporting indicates they are between the ages of 19 and 24. They are either recent high school or recent college graduates.
High school
graduates in at least one case, all with ties to either Musk-owned companies or Peter Thiel-owned companies. So one is a former Palantir intern, another interned at SpaceX, one is a Thiel fellow. Another recently completed a summer internship at Neuralink, which of course is also.
So that answers my question right there. He was already they were working for him already. He sees their potential and what they can do. He's seen their capability of what work they can get done, and he hired them. They've all had internships at one of his companies. It's not easy to get internships at his companies. And it's probably not as easy to get return offers and be able to continuously work for him, especially with how easily he'll cut out people who are not productive. And they all got a job from it. That kudos to those 6. If anything positive was going to be taken out of this, kudos to those 6 engineers. Kudos to them. They went through a lot of competition to get these positions and get these jobs. In all seriousness. And another thing about this is whenever people get hired in federal jobs and things of that standard, anybody who first goes into these jobs never has any experience in government. People who intern in them, there's people in college that take political studies and they have no experience into going into politics at all, and they have to figure out how to get the experience. How can you get any experience if you're not hired in them? Like it says, with no government experience helping Musk right here. But I'm pretty sure it's not 100% of how the government works. It's how can we save money and stuff like that. And they're getting this all reviewed and whatever nonsense. But at least they're getting experience from places. They're young. Their biases are not fully ingrained into them yet, which is another plus. And kudos to them. I'm happy for them. You guys worked hard and you got done what you needed to get done. And I praise you all for it. Congrats. You deserve it. Let's listen to more of what they have to say real quick.
Owned by Elon Musk.
All right. So what are they actually doing? And who's paying them for the work?
Well, it's, to be candid, a little bit difficult to ascertain exactly what they are doing. What we do know is they are working across several federal agencies, including DOGE, of course, as well as the Office of Personnel Management, which is essentially the HR function for the government, and the General Services Administration, which oversees things like federal buildings, leases, and then technology and IT. So what we do know is that these young men are working at the behest of Musk and his team that he has brought in across these agencies on, a number of engineering-related tasks.
So, okay, Elon Musk wants anyone, talking about this, sharing the names of these DOGE employees charged with a crime. Obviously, these are people who are going in and now going to have access to payment systems that affect hundreds of millions of Americans, possibly if you talk about Treasury and certainly federal employees. He's got the backing of the.
Well, now that specifies what they're doing, kind of. They're doing engineering work. So what? Why? This was never a problem of who exactly works at all of these positions in the government. All these people. So I have a question on her last part. Should every federal employee's information be put out there? Should every federal employee's information be put out there? Their names, everything like that. Don't matter what department they work in, should their names be put out there, no matter what their position is? From the sounds of it, they don't know exactly 100% what they're doing. They're working part of DOGE, but they are doing engineering responsibilities that engineers do. There's many different types of tasks that engineers can work on. And this group of 6 are between the ages of 19 to 24, and they have engineering experience. He's hired them from his companies that probably do more rigorous engineering work. You know how hard it is to work at a Musk company? We can look at an interview that ex-employees done on YouTube all day long about the tasks that they have to go through and what is expected to work from them. And that's not even just for Musk companies, it's for FANG companies in general. People talk about this all the time. And I think it's wrong to be out here saying we need to identify these people 100% of the way and things like that. They're so young and things. It's an engineering position. That don't make sense to me. That does not make sense to me. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear you guys' feedback and everything. Kudos to these 6. Good luck with all that. I hope your careers go well from it. I believe they're there for a reason. At the end of the day, they were hired to do their tasks. They're probably good at what they do, despite their age. They probably do their job better than some other people. That's just what it is, especially on an engineering standpoint. But without further ado, hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you want to send me any recommendations, go to the email down in the description below, devtalkspodcast@gmail.com. Send me any YouTube links or any feedback or any requests that you want me to react upon, or even if you want me to interview anybody in particular, let me know down in that email down below. And let me know how you guys feel in the comments also. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I appreciate everybody who does that. And if you want to see more videos like this, check the video that pops up right about now. And peace. See y'all next time.